the quest of discovering your purpose and the big old why, do you think that it is worth sacrificing those for money and fame? Because they say that the most powerful prison is the one that we don't even know we're locked up in. And before we know it, our suits can become the uniforms, our belts and our ties the chains, our bosses the guards, and our cubicles the cells. And the problem here is that we're always climbing up this ladder of success, always climbing up. And the thing here is that we're no longer living in the present, because we're living in the future. And even when the present arrives in the future, we're no longer living there because we're already living in the future for something that is yet to arrive. The problem here is that we're so focused on the what and the how. What can I do to be more famous and make more money? How can I do this? And we're no longer focusing on the why. And this is what really irks me, and something that I really want to talk about today and ask you, what is your why? Because when you know your why, that is what your passion is, and that is what unlocks your purpose. Because when you know what you love, and what you love brings you and others joy, that is your purpose. And the why is the key to discovering it all. And so I want to ask you today, what is your why? Because when you are, for heaven's sake, 95 years old, and you look back at your life, the last thing you want to ask yourself is, did I even live? Did I even live? No, we don't want to ask ourselves that. And so when you wake up every day, I want you to tell yourself, this is my life. This is my life. No longer am I going to be living in the future and waiting for something that is yet to arrive. And so when trying to find that meaning and the purpose, please don't ever let money or a paycheck cloud that search for meaning, okay? And I want to know what you're doing to prevent that from happening. And if you know any companies too that are like promoting this, that would be awesome, because I know there's so many people like myself who would love to work for companies but are just no longer finding ones who support the why. They're only really looking for people who are money hungry and looking for fame. And that is no longer attracting people and millennials like myself who are searching for the why. I just want to open this up for discussion and see what you all have to say. I'd love to hear in the comment section below what you all are doing and what you do to find your why. Alrighty, you guys, I hope you take care and have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.